front of me is the great church of Guadalupe. If you like churches, that's as good a church as you're going to get. So here, this is where people in San Luis Potosi come out in the evenings to dar un paseo, to walk, to sit, to chat. And it's surprising just how far this walk goes. But I think it stretches for about a kilometre. I thought someone was coming to try and flog me something. I don't need anything tonight. Only leaving alone. I'm not even bothered about a taco tonight. So we now cut inside to the main walkway. Some demented parrot's got a whistle. So there are shops and restaurants. Doesn't look too lively. An old fort across. An old fort across the other side of the road. It's a little hard to make out. It's not lit up. No floodlighting. I'll come back tomorrow maybe and check it out again. See what goes on behind those walls. So more of these nice stone benches to sit on. People run along here. A few cycle. The trees either side providing shade for in the daytime when it's hot. But fuck off. But it's quite cool some evenings, but this evening it's pleasant enough to sit out and have a drink, have a chat, just rest and watch the world go by. Another stall there, not sure what they're selling. Still the fort goes on. The cafeteria, I should say cafeteria, Siloe. I don't know if you can get any sense of how far this pathway stretches, but it's a fair way. Much better to be walking along here than sitting in front of a TV watching some incredibly boring soap on Coronation Street or EastEnders. There we have the Mexican Red Cross. Keep your dogs off of the grass. Okay. And okay, this is another important building It has links to the military, and there's a little bit of flood lighting on this, coloured to maybe represent the colours of the Mexican flag. There's the red. There's the green, although it looks a bit blue now. Without the white. And that's some kind of college. And a military library. Still a fair few cars driving around. Maybe they just drive from one end to the other, turn around and do a few laps in the car rather than walking. Lots of small yapping dogs around that all want a good booting. I don't like yapping dogs, see? Yep, yep. They should have the mouth bound together, the top and bottom jaw. Bit of decoration on that building. The bread shop. Still, we carry on. More trees. More cars driving on the cobbles. I don't know if you'd realise that all the streets here are cobbled. Quite well done, actually. But not the kind of thing you want to fall over onto. El Capitan across the way. Some lights down a side street. Wonder what that could be. Well, maybe I'm almost halfway. Here's a candy floss guy. Who doesn't like candy floss? Some people look as though they're determined walkers, joggers. He seems quite comfortable. Chocolate shop across the way. Some nice smells coming in on the air. And there we've got a taqueria. And a nice flame. Just like we used to get at Pepe's Tacos in Puerto Vallarta. And they're 6 each, which is about 25 pence for a taco. What's not to like about a taco at 25p? home there, lit up. Of course, people take security seriously here, so all the windows have bars over them, or as they say in Spanish, rejas. All of the lamps are working. Doesn't seem to be any wanton vandalism around this place. Well, we're making headway now. I'm not too far from my local. Yes, I like to have a local. Don't you? And there's the Imperial. I think it's a kind of bar cum restaurant. This is a nice statue, or a bronze I should say, of a worker. Sombrero on his bike and a aljibe fastened to his head. It's hard work. And here we have some kind of monument. Not quite sure what it represents, but it's chained off. So yes, it must be something rather symbolic. There's a pub here on the corner. So I haven't been in. Looks a bit expensive for my taste. Could be a statue of Benito Juarez, perhaps. One of the most popular presidents of Mexico, and also an indigenous. So that's the Choperia, the rooftop bar. So I just walk up to the clock tower and double bike. And I think you get the idea. It's 5 to 8, almost. On the other side continues quite a long way, but in the daytime there are lots of stalls selling all kinds of souvenirs and bracelets and jewellery, clothes. Here's somebody's house. Here's somebody's house. Okay, a bit pongy. So, be nice and warm tonight. Last night was a different story. Last night was a cruel wind blowing from the north. It kept many people at home. So, that's the tour for tonight. Hope you enjoy. Bye bye.